So my son just asked me a question that I found interesting. He was like, Mama, I know how to read the major arcana, but how do you read the minor? Because there's so many cards. And I literally explained it to him in 5 minutes, and now I'm going to explain it to you in 5 minutes. In order to read the minor arcana, all you need to know is what numbers 1 through 9 mean, and all you need to know is what the suits means. The suits are pentacles, cups, swords, and wands. Pentacles represent your foundation, your body, or your money. It represents things that are physical. The cups represent your emotions, can also represent your intuition, but it represents the things that you feel. The wands represent your spirituality, your passion, your drive, which is what fire is. It's your drive. And the swords represent your thoughts, your decisions, how you communicate even. So if you know those 4 suits and what they represent, once you know numerology 1 through 9, which we're going to go through that real quick. So let's run through the numbers now. Number 1 represents you. It represents you are taking the first step, literally the first step in action. 2 represents either you and something else, you or someone else, or a duality of some sort. It can also represent like you and your higher self. 3 represent creation because 1 plus 1 creates 3. A man and a woman creates a child. So 3s represent creation. It could also represent cooperation or bringing things together. I always think of the 3s like the wheels on a clock. They have to go together in order for things to work. 4s represent stability. When you look at a chair or a table, you see that there are 4 legs. There are 4 legs on purpose because it represents something that's stable. 5s represent a change. That's that extra leg. Something has to change in order to get you to 6, which is the balance that comes after you have went through whatever challenge or conflict you've dealt with the 5s. So once you get to 6, that represents a balance or a starting over, not a starting point, but a starting over into the higher elevation. Right, so 7s represent choices. Again, when you're going from the balance of 6, which is 3 on this side, 3 on that side, and you put out that extra leg, now you got to make a choice. You got to make a decision. 7 is also a divine number. But once you get to the 7, you have to make a choice, and you got to figure out what you're going to continue, which is the number 8, because if you turn the number 8 sideways, it is an infinity sign, so that's a continuation of whatever divine choices you made for number 7 in order to get you to 9, which 9s are personal development. When you get to a 9, in any suit, it represents you mastering that suit. And you can't go to 10, even though there's a 10 in every tarot suit. 10 simplifies to 1. 10 represents the total completion of whatever energy you were dealing with. So if you get the 10 of Pentacles, that's the total completion of whatever job or whatever investment you had. If you get the 10 of Cups, that's the total completion of a relationship. 10 of Wands, the total completion of a hobby, a passion. 10 of Swords, the total completion of a thought. Like I said, 10 simplifies to 1. So once you complete any energy in your life, you always begin again. Once there's an ending to something, there'll always be a new beginning. So I've just explained to you how to read the minor arcana in less than 10 minutes. I don't really know how many minutes this is. Hopefully it's less than 5, but I know for sure it's less than 10. There you go. I'm going to simplify this even more for you. If you know what the number represents on any card, anything, you can read it. All you need to know is how to interpret numbers. This world is literally built off numbers. It's coded. If you know the number, you can read anything. Major arcana, you don't have to know any definition of any major arcana. If you know what the number is, it will tell you the energy. It's just on a bigger scale. That's it.